Hello and welcome to the world around us, news about our environment. I am your host, Sister Jacinta Antoinette Okoth of the Franciscan Sisters of St. Anna. In today's program, we continue our conversation on Pope Francis' encyclical letter, Laudato Si, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year. Joining us once again are Brother Adolf Mugume from the Holy Cross Congregation and Sister Stella Maris Kimau from the Daughters of the Sacred Heart, who were with us last week. Laudato Si, that was released in May 2015 ahead of the Paris Climate Summit, calls on all of us to take care of our common home through sustainability, social justice, and responsible environmental stewardship. In last week's edition, Brother Adolf spoke about a Laudato Youth initiative he founded in Uganda to propagate the message of Laudato Si. We also listened to Sister Stella Maris, who shared some of the ongoing challenges the society faces in caring for creation. These challenges call for our shared responsibility and collective action. Today, Brother Adolf shares how caring for the environment can positively impact both our personal mental health and the well-being of our communities.
Mental health awareness is crucial for us in Uganda, Africa, and I believe beyond, because climate change has been identified as one of the causes of despair and anxiety among our young people. And I'm also sure probably the old people as well. I have an example from one of my youth leaders called Immaculate Kisembo. In her recent article, she revealed that the current heat waves in Uganda are affecting students' ability to concentrate in schools. And when it comes to floods, some even don't make it to school, and this affects them greatly. She has also been talking about issues of the recent statistics of the rising HIV/AIDS, and more so it has been pinpointed in one of our region in Fort Portal to be at the peak of the rising numbers of HIV/AIDS, and more especially among the young people. It became a big issue for us because when we're thinking about what is happening to our common home, there are three things that are standing out. The rising heat waves, the floods, persistent existence of HIV/AIDS, the exacerbating climate change in general in the country concerns us as well. So we felt that by addressing mental health, we recognize the interconnectedness of us as human beings, but also for the health of the environment. Our initiative promotes holistic care that encompasses both ecological, physical, and then mental health. When we look at ourselves critically, imagine a situation of a kid who drops out of school, like roads are no longer passable. I can no longer go to my school. Or I wake up the following day, my school is swept off by a flood. It has to close. What is left of the mind of that kid?
Aware that the Laudato Si encyclical is not just a simple document, but one that calls us to reflect deeply on our responsibility to care for the environment, Sister Stella Maris, who works with young school children, shares how she breaks down its key messages into simple, relatable lessons. Her aim is to help learners understand the effects of climate change so they too can take small steps to care for creation and in doing so support their own mental health and well-being.
I use the simple terms like we clean the environment, we take care of the trees that were planted by others who have been there before, we plant more nurseries, given that they themselves experience, for example, during the months of January, February, and March, like around this time, just before the rains came, they experience things like heat. It is easy to explain to them. When there are trees here, let's go and sit under the trees which were previously planted by others, and they feel it is cooler there. Look at the birds which are sitting on the trees. They are enjoying also, and we are enjoying from down here. So like that, I simplify the information, and they understand.
That was Sister Stella Maris Kimau of the Daughters of the Sacred Heart. Before her, you heard from Brother Adolf Mugume of the Holy Cross Congregation. They both shared how they are actively promoting the message of Laudato Si on the care of our common home. That brings us to the end of today's edition. Until the same time next week, I am Sister Jacinta Antoinette Okoth.